It's time to do a new unboxing and a new first impression. This time around, I'm going to talk about a house that's quite interesting. I don't love the entire lineup of this house, but still there are some very nice fragrances. This is Electimuss London, and the fragrance is called Caspian Cherry. I'm a big fan of cherry in fragrances. Every single time that I hear about or learn about a new cherry fragrance, I'm gonna do my best to try and get my hands on that fragrance. A lot of things are not worth the time, the attention, and the money, but this one has benefited from a lot of hype, mainly because it was second best fragrance in its category last year or something like this. So this is the typical packaging of Electimuss Caspian Cherry. I'm very interested how it smells, mainly because the composition is quite interesting. Let's unwrap it. A huge, massive cardboard box that opens like this, and with a very beautiful, extremely high quality and heavy bottle at the same time. Man, this is difficult to get out. Come on. Okay. Finally managed to take it out from its box. And this is how it looks. Really nice presentation, very high quality presentation, very high quality bottles. This side is metallic, just like the cap. And as I said, these are some hefty bottles. But we are not interested in the presentation. I couldn't care less about this. What I'm interested always is the juice inside the bottle. And as I said, this has a very interesting composition, because you get dark cherries, you get amaretto, you have honey, you have vetiver, sandalwood, dark chocolate, white chocolate. So yeah, very interesting. Let's go ahead and spray for the first time Caspian Cherry from Electimuss. Great atomizer as always. I'm gonna let it settle a bit. And I do have to make a short disclaimer with Electimuss, because Electimuss is one of those houses that need a bit of time for the fragrances to develop as they should. So you need to be a little patient. You need not to judge the fragrance on the first impression right after you bought it, because this happened to me many times with Electimuss fragrances, and the best example is Pomona Vitalis, which in the beginning wasn't something out of the ordinary for me. I wasn't, I don't know, impressed, but oh boy, after 1 year, did things change. Okay, so my first impression after sniffing it for the first time is, where's the cherry? Honestly, where is the cherry? What I get right now is a combo between amaretto and sandalwood, and also some dark chocolate. So just as I stated a few moments ago, this is a house that you need to be patient with, because out of the box you will not get the full experience of the fragrance. So I'm very curious right now, where is the cherry? Because I honestly cannot feel any cherry in this composition. Don't get me wrong, it smells great, but no traces of cherry. The honey accord also was something that I was expecting to pop up on my skin, because it usually does. But again, there is nowhere to be found, at least at this moment in time. Keep in mind one thing, this is a first impression, this is an unboxing. Things will most certainly develop, starting with the second wearing, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and so on as time goes by. So if you decide to purchase a fragrance, or this fragrance in particular, don't base your decision on this type of content. No, this is just an unboxing and a first impression. Things will most certainly change starting from the second wearing. So beware of this, because it's very important. This is not a full review. This is not, let's say, my full opinion regarding Caspian Cherry from Electimuss. Nonetheless, it smells great, but I'm very curious as to how I can't get any cherry out of this fragrance right now. I don't know, let's apply another spray on a different part of my hand, and maybe, who knows, I will feel something. But no, the feeling is exactly the same. I would say right now that I'm a bit disappointed, but it isn't the case, because it does smell great, but not what I was expecting. This to me right now, it's a forward sandalwood, amaretto, vetiver type of fragrance. And I enjoy it, I like it. But I was expecting a huge overdose, if you want, of juicy dark cherries. Just like you get in this fragrance, for example, which has one of the best cherries out there, and this is at our collection, Kaltat Night. Amazing, amazing cherry in this one. Or if you want, this one, from Simone Andreoli, Weissbomb, which is fantastic. Again, very juicy, succulent, dark cherries. Nothing like this in Electimuss Caspian Cherry. This is quite interesting. This is quite interesting. I'm very curious how it will develop throughout the day. I'm very curious how it will develop in the future, because as I said, I have past experiences with this type of fragrances from Electimuss, and perhaps one day, who knows, I will finally discover a cherry accord inside the composition. Also, the honey accord, because that's something that always stands out on my skin. As far as it goes, as a first impression and unboxing, I would say this fragrance leans masculine. Very masculine, due to the sandalwood. By the way, the sandalwood is done in a really, really great way. I actually enjoy it right now as a first impression. It's very, very beautiful. But I would say this leans mainly masculine right now, and I would say it's a scent better suited for a cooler weather. Mind you, right now, after a few minutes from applying my first spray on the skin, this is what I get from this fragrance. I would say it's a semi-formal to formal type of events and scenarios type of fragrance, so keep this in mind also. This is a Caspian Cherry, a bit underwhelmed, if you want, because as I said, I was expecting something in the veins of this, but in reality, it's something more in the vein of this. And this is one of the best sandalwood fragrances that I ever sniffed. And this comes from a house called Atelier Materi, and it's called Iris Eben, and has a terrific sandalwood note inside. Yeah, what can I say? This is the beauty of unboxing and having first impressions with fragrances. This is the beauty of being a collector. This is the beauty of being a perfume lover. This is the beauty of discovering new things, enjoying new things, and having also unexpected surprises at the same time. This pretty much does it for this video. I'm going to stop here. As always, make sure you sample first. Don't go ahead, don't blind buy. First sample, buy smaller quantities, buy decants, buy samples from the official store, try them on your skin, see if you like them, see how they perform, draw some conclusions, and only afterwards decide by yourself if you want to spend the money on a full bottle. Don't be fooled by people in the online, don't be fooled by brand ambassadors, and you can actually even not trust me, because I'm talking from my perspective, from my consumers, collectors' perspective. So what applies to me doesn't necessarily mean it has to apply to you also. Be your own judge. Thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one. As always, be safe, be good. Peace.